संस्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्य सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्तः कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मन्नाथो श्रीजगन्नाथो मद्गुरुः श्रीजगद्गुरुः ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। Let us meditate few minutes. As you sit with your eyes closed, back erect, comfortable posture, slow down the breathing process. Inhale and exhale very, very slowly. Full concentration and observation. Try to breathe in 6 to 8 seconds. Slowly breathe out 6 to 8 seconds. You are inhaling positive vibrations, peaceful vibrations, pure vibrations, strong vibrations, which will destroy all the negativity, impurities, restlessness, weaknesses within the mind and the body. Slowly breathe out positive, peaceful, pure and other vibrations. Think that beyond the Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, the Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, and Anandamaya Kosha, there is the Atman. You are not the tiny body-mind complex. You are not a combination of material substances. You are the Atman. Think that your nature of the Atman is eternity, purity, supreme consciousness, and Ananda Swabhava. You are beyond the delusions and the illusions of the world. The Atman never undergoes any change. Paramashakti, Paramashanti, Paramashraddha, Paramabhakti, Paramajnanam, and Paramanandam is my nature, is the nature of the Atman. Let us think of the good of all people. Let us see all people as our own self. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkhabhag bhavet. Om asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Mentally offer salutations to the all-pervading blissful spirit in any name or form. Let us offer our salutations to Sri Ramakrishna, Mother and Swamiji, and to Sri Adi Shankaracharya, and to all great teachers, all great saints, all great sages, whose teachings we have inherited. May they inspire us with love for the truth. Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryantam Vande Guru-paramparam. Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryantam Vande Guru-parampara. Tapobhikshina-papanam Shantanam vitaraginam Mumukshunam apekshoyam Atma-bodho vidhiyate. Tapobhikshina-papanam Shantanam vitaraginam Mumukshunam apekshoyam Atma-bodho vidhiyate. I am composing Atma-bodha or self-knowledge to serve the needs of those who have been purified through the practice of austerities, who are peaceful in heart and free from cravings, and who are only desirous of liberation. Mumukshunam apekshoyam Atma-bodho vidhiyate. That is the purpose of this scripture. Now let us chant today from Shlokas number 21 to 30. 21 to 2 to 30. Please repeat. Those who don't have the books, see your neighbor's books and all can chant. Recitation is very, very important. Ajñānān manasopadhehe kartrtvādīni jātmani kalpyante ambugate chandre chalanādiyatāṃ bhasaha rāgecchā sukha-dukkādi buddhau satyam pravartate. Sushuptau nasti tannāshe tasmād buddhestu nātmanah prakāshorkasyato yasya shaityamagneryatoshnata svabhavas sachidanandah nitya nirmalatātmanah atmanah satchidam shascha buddhi vrittiriti dvayam sanyojya ca vivekena janamiti pravartate. Atmano vikriya nasti buddhir bodho na jatviti जीवः सर्वमलं ज्ञात्वा ज्ञाता द्रष्टेति मुह्यते रज्जुसर्पवदात्मानं जीवं ज्ञात्वा भयं वहेत् नाहं जीवः परात्मेति ज्ञातं चेन्निर्भयो भवेत् आत्मावभासयत्येको बुद्ध्यादीनिन्द्रियाण्यपि दीपो घटादिवत् स्वात्मा जडैस्तैर्नावभास्यते स्वबोधे नान्यबोधेच्चा बोधरूपतयात्मनः न दीपस्यान्यदीपेच्छा यथा स्वात्मप्रकाशने निषिध्य निखिलोपाधि नेति नेतीति वाक्यतः विद्यादैक्यं महावाक्यैः जीवात्मपरमात्मनोः आविद्यकं शरीरादि दृश्यं बुद्बुदवत्क्षरम् एतद्विलक्षणं विद्यात् अहं ब्रह्मेति निर्मलम् एतद्विलक्षणं विद्यात् अहं ब्रह्मेति निर्मलम् 49 Shloka number 49 we were discussing last Sunday. जीवन्मुक्तस्तु तद्विद्वान् पूर्वोपाधिगुणां त्यजेत् सच्चिदानन्दरूपत्वात् भवेद् भ्रमरकीटवत् जीवन्मुक्तस्तु तद्विद्वान् पूर्वोपाधिगुणां त्यजेत् सच्चिदानन्दरूपत्वात् भवेद् भ्रमरकीटवत् जीवन्मुक्तस्तु तद्विद्वान् पूर्व उपाधि गुणां त्यजेत्. When we see Shloka number 29, just open 29 once. Shankara says, Nishidhya nikilo upadhi, their upadhi, neti netiti vakyataha, not this, that itself is a mahavakya. Vidyadaikyam mahavakyair jivatma paramatmanoho, by negating all the upadhis which are mentioned as body, senses, mind, the sthula sharira, the sukshma sharira or the karana sharira, or in detail known as panchakosha. One by one we have to say, not this, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. From darkness we move towards light, from negativity to positivity. Sri Ramakrishna gives the example of this negativity to positivity, from neti neti to iti iti. Gives the example of a small child who was reading in her house or in his room, and suddenly there was load shedding, current went off, mother is busy in the kitchen, and mother shouts, light up a candle or an oil lamp which is there. The child with faith goes, takes up a matchbox, in the darkness, somehow knows it is there, struggling, takes the matchbox, takes one matchstick also, strikes it against the box, chemical reaction, but the matchstick breaks. Second matchstick broken, third matchstick broken. In the meantime, mother is getting restless, upset. What a kind of brain you have, you can't light up one candle. The child shouts, Amma, what to do? I am trying and trying, all the matchsticks are breaking. There is no fire. Mother herself comes, struggling in the darkness, and takes that matchbox from her child and feels that matchbox. The whole matchbox is wet. And the matchsticks naturally are wet. There is no fire. Then with a wet matchstick, how will you get fire? This is waste. Throw it in the dustbin. Go into the store or in the house, there is a shelf. Just today morning, I have kept a new stock of matchbox. How to go? It is very dark. The child is stretching its hand and touching one object and says, no, 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 neti, neti, neti. And finally reaches the shelf. Opens the shelf. And there also again neti, neti concept. Practicals. Touches something. Is this the matchbox? Neti, neti. It may be a steel box. It may be some other box. It may be some other unwanted thing. It is not a matchbox. Neti, neti. Finally, when it touches the matchbox, mind says, iti, iti, iti. This is that, this is that. So to know what is the matchbox or know what is the reality, one has to go to that neti, neti margam, which itself is a Mahavakyam, says Shankara. Nishidhya nikilopadhi neti neti iti vakyataha. Vidyadaikyam mahavakyam jivatma paramatmanoho. By negating it, one realizes the oneness of the individual soul and the Supreme Soul by means of the great Vedic aphorisms. And now you see here, Satchidananda Rupatvat Bhaved Brahmara Kitavat. Your nature, my nature, everybody's nature is Satchidananda Sarupaha. Thinking of Brahman, Brahmavit Brahmaiva Bhavati. Upanishad says. And in the Vedanta examples, always they give examples, all Shankara's entire, till now 49 Shloka, there are so many examples. Here also he gives an example of Bhaved Brahmara Kitavat. The way the wasp, a tiny, it is neither an ant nor a big insect, tiny wasp, very powerful it is. So the wasp has got a stinging power. It just stings a worm and takes it and keeps it in the nest. A beautiful way is described in the story how the wasp makes its own nest out of clay balls. Takes ordinary clay somewhere, pulls it up, goes to a tree and makes a small ball using its legs with a hole. Then again comes back with another stalk of powder, clay, makes another ball, pushes this inside with a hole. So it's like a tunnel. And then it brings one worm, pushes that worm inside the hole of the clay ball. And the worm is not dead, it is just under shock treatment. It keeps staring at that wasp from inside. This is one story. And the wasp is sitting outside and staring at that worm. The worm is staring at that wasp and wasp is staring at that worm. And this worm is continuously thinking, I will become a wasp, I will become a wasp, I will become that purugu. Then finally it goes and brings it, tries to bring some food to its children, it finds another wasp is sitting inside. By thinking, bhavet brahmara kitavat. The Kita has become a Brahmana, has become the Wasp. So similarly, the Jivan Mukta becomes aware of his consciousness, of the Supreme Consciousness, by constantly thinking of that consciousness. As Sri Ramakrishna says, whole world is conscious because of the consciousness of God. Jivan Muktaha, the realized soul. What is Jivan Mukta? It just removes it like a grass and its center stem. A tiny grass, the Dhruva grass, will find a white color stem inside. Very thin. The body is that grass, that inside one is the Atma. So Jiva just pulls it out. The Shariram drops out and the Atma alone remains. Jivan Muktaha. How does he do it? Tad vidhi purvopadhi gunam styajet. Giving up all the purva upadhis, purva samskaras which are locked up in the subconscious mind, the corner of the subconscious mind, in the bija avastha. By prolonged meditation on the self, atmanye atmana tushtaha stita pragnastadochyate, Sri Krishna says, the total satisfaction is oneself, is thinking of oneself, of the Atma. He is satisfied in the Atma, not in the samsara, not in the objects, not in the entertainments. Atmani eva atmanaha. The seeker worm, we consider all of us are the tiny worms. The seeker worm emerges into, transforms into another wasp. He is totally transformed. But prolonged meditation is prescribed. How long should I meditate? Dirgha kalabhyam. And in that dirgha kalabhyam, nairantaryam. There should not be any gap. There should not be any holiday. Dirgha kalabhyam, nairantaryam, drudabhrumihi. Established in that firm meditation. Sri Krishna also tells to Arjuna how to control the mind. Abhyase natu kaunteya vairagena cha grihyate. By long practice, continuous practice and vairagya. Give up, give up, give up. Tyajet, tyajet, tyajet. So the illumined soul, the Jivan Mukta, can behold the entire universe in himself. He himself is the universe. Nobody is separate from him. So when nobody is separate from him, Ishavasya Upanishad says, where is misery? Where is dukkham? I find I am in you, you are in me. How can I hurt you? Ka shokaha, ka mohaha, ekatvam anupashyataha. Ekatvam anupashyana. I see everything as one, as me only. Can I hurt myself in you? No. That is the Sarvatma Bhava, last 2-3 shlokas we are studying. The Jivan Mukta can raise himself above all limitations that he suffered previously, Purva Upadhihi, Purva Samskaras, by deep meditation and realization. By what I see, what I listen, what I talk, what I read, where I go, interact at every moment, every day, years after years, day after day, all this is loaded as vasanas. Vasanas become deeply penetrating. You have no choice, you become that vasana only. Whole life goes in samskara or vasana. Purvopadhihi. So pray this Mahavakya, Neti Neti Mahavakya, Aham Brahmasmi Mahavakya, or Atma, Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma, I am Atma Brahma. It is not just once or twice, Dirgha Kalabhyam again, for everything Dirgha Kalabhyam, because the vasanas are too many in quantity. Normally what happens in our daily life, we are loading ourselves with impressions and impressions called samskaras, morning till night. The duty of the mind is only this well. Taking everything from the samsara, from the prapancham, from the objective world. And we take it without care, without fear. That is why our life, they say, is in a mess. First impressions, powerful impressions goes into the subconscious mind through darshana. Powerful images are going inside. The second is the powerful language, the words that are going inside through the ears, audio, video, continuously working. No rest for them. Then the sparsha, then the gandha. Other things, at least there is an option for us to remove. But this audio video problem, which is creating havoc in the society, darshana, darshana, darshana. That is why meditation, we say, close your eyes. You have seen too much. Half an hour, don't see anything. And they say, when you cannot see yourself in meditation, with closed eyes, at least see God in front of you in a photo, in the image. The mind goes outside and draws that image into itself. Like aiskantam, like a magnet. That's why decorations are done, alankara. The Lord does not need your alankara. Whole world is his alankara. When we read Vibhuti Yoga, everything is his only. All the stars are his mala. What your flowers and what your the other things will matter. He doesn't need it. For our sake we do it. So that waves will go inside the mind and mind will be protected from the durvasanas. As far as the Advaita Vedanta is concerned, we have to cut off this drishya first. Enough of this seeing. And when we don't do it, we don't meditate, we lead a very essential life and an ordinary life, what happens? The sthula sharira goes. It is burnt or cremated. Then what happens? The sukshma sharira is active. And all that active portion goes into the karana sharira, the third causal body. And this fellow called the causal body is our whole bank account. With this punarjanma is decided. Sthula sharira dies. It has no market value. But the samskaras will follow till moksha. All the upadhis will go forward, for plus or minus. These are, the samskaras are called the variable upadhis. What is the Shankara telling? Purva upadhi gunams tyajet. The Jivan Mukta throws it out. Tyajet. Tyajistad. Discards. Burns it. Nirbija samadhi, it is called in Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Nirbija. Sabija, nirbija. Sabija means with life. Nirbija is just a seed without life. It cannot give you any life. So he makes it nirbija. The mark is there, but the fertility is not there. So the Jivan Mukta tyajet, upadhit tyajet. But when we don't do that, subconscious becomes your unconscious, called the Karana Sharira. And then the Karana Sharira accompanies you even after death. Pancha Karmendriyas, Pancha Gnanendriyas, Pancha Pranas, Manas. Manas with all its friends. The desires, the ego, all these fellows is a big, huge weight on the life. So the death of the samskaras is the death of the Karana Sharira. Just now I told, we come back home with impressions. That is sabija. And we finish our work and take bath and wash and have dinner and talk with family and then sleep. What have you done to remove the samskaras which are loaded from the whole day, from morning 9 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock? What sadhana have you done? The whole night these samskaras are working in the subconscious mind. Morning you get up, the same thing comes out with full force. They are called intentions. While taking bath you think of them, while having breakfast you think of them, you talk about them, you are creating more and more desires, intentions. Then intentions by 10 o'clock will become thoughts, real thoughts. And thoughts, again 10 o'clock onward till evening 6 o'clock, action, action, action. Karma, karma, karma. And that karma will create reaction, good or bad. If you do good work, good reaction. If you do bad work, bad reaction. And again you come back home with some more samskaras, more weight. Again you are adding, you are not already overflowing. This goes on and on and on. But Jivan Mukta, completely opposite. Purvopadit tyajet. You will simply cut it off. That is why the advice in sadhana is fill that impressions with spiritual thoughts, spiritual values. When the spiritual values are working in the night, in your sleep, morning you come out with what is important, what is not important. The Viveka Buddhi will work. And when you prioritize your work, reject some things which are useless and which are simply time-wasting tactics, what happens is a vision will develop, a broader vision, selflessness, nishkama bhavam. You are doing your work, but it is nishkama bhavam. And when nishkama bhavam is there, there will be quality of work. Yoga karmasu kaushala. Any work that you do in the kitchen or in the office, your studies or your personal, family, they will have very good quality. Perfection will be there. And when that perfection will come, instead of ordinary reaction, there will be a change of attitude within. Susamskaras will take place. The cataract is gone. The glaucoma has gone. All other eye elements have gone. You are seeing a pure world because there is purity inside. This is the sadhana. Ordinary life, impressions, thoughts, intentions, action, reaction. Again, impressions. Spiritual life, Vedantic life, spiritual values, priority in work, broader vision, quality of work, change of attitude. So what is the Shankara telling here? Jivan muktastu tadviddihi purvopadhi gunan tyajet Satchidananda rupatvat bhaved brahmarakitavat. So the samskaras are burnt by what? By self-knowledge, atma bodha. All the samskaras are heat. That is why tapas, tapas, tapas. Morning and evening, sit quietly in your chamber, in your meditation seat and do some upasana. Or go somewhere. Today many Ramakrishna Math centers are doing these spiritual retreats. 3 days, 4 days, 6 days. So that the people in the society who are busy, who are accumulating more and more samskaras, more and more vasanas, without giving them or giving them up, tyajet. So you will get some time to introspect. This is the meaning of Shloka number 49. Deha mana abhimana tyagaha. That is Jivan Mukta. Deha mana abhimanaha tyagaha is Jivan Mukta. So, one more point in this 49 Shloka before we go into Shloka number 50 is, if you want the improvement of the mind, that is where we conduct mind management class all over the places. In VIHE also we are doing regularly mind management, for that more number than any other course nowadays, because mind has become their enemy, Shatru. All young people, professionals are running for that course, either online, offline. So much heaviness in the mind, no training of the mind. Swami Vivekananda says 90% of the thought force is wasted by the ordinary human being. That is why man is committing blunders. The trained man or mind never makes a mistake. So at least for improvement of the mind, have a peaceful mind, have a peaceful sleep with a peaceful mind. There should be long hours of nididhyasana or meditation on the knowledge of the self. We have to use Brahmastras occasionally. What is the Brahmastra? Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. Or the Omkaropasana, Pranabopasana. Or if you are a devotee following the Ramakrishna Vivekananda tradition, the Ramakrishna mantra. Somebody takes Shiva mantra, Panchakshari mantra, Krishna mantra, etc. Depends on the marga that you follow. Because of the Purva Vasanas, more sadhana has to be undertaken. What are the problems with the untrained mind, which commonly people are practicing? Tensions, anxiety, worries. These have become habits. Habit to have tension. If there is no tension, he feels unhappy. There are some people, why everything is all right today? So he wants tension. He will create tension. He will throw something at the ground. This is another madness. People are not able to be peaceful at all. For them, silence is terror. I see Sri Ramakrishna himself mentions, we see people when they come to the mutt here. Some people enjoy the silence. Some, inta silent ah. Bhag ja raha hai. Paripotari silence usko. They are happy like worms. Sri Ramakrishna says, lok na pok. Are they worms or are they human beings? One over the other. Why don't you come to mother? So habits are worries, habits are anxieties, habits are tensions. So dirghakalam abhyasaha for vasana kshaya. Kshaya means complete destruction of the vasanas. So Shankara says, one should give up all the gunas. See the language here? Jivan muktastu tadvidhi tadvidvan, that wise man, purva upadi gunan, the word used is gunan. Tyajet. Purva upadi gunan tyajet, traits of the previous upadis to be given up. How do I give up? Fill yourself with more and more susamskaras, suvasanas. Listen, chant, read. That's how you burn the already acquired samskaras. So bija is destroyed. Continuing, next shloka, number 50. Please repeat. Tirtva mohar navam hatva Ragadveshadi Rakshasan Tirtva Moharnavam Hatva Ragadveshadi Rakshasan Yogi Shanti Samayuktaha Atma Ramo Virajate Tirtva Moharnavam Hatva Ragadveshadi Rakshasan Yogi Shanti Samayuktaha Atma Ramo Virajate. A yogi who is a Jivan Mukta, mentioned in the earlier Shloka 49, after crossing the ocean of delusion and killing the monsters, the Rakshasas of passion and aversion, Ragadveshadi Rakshasan, Moharnavam Hatva, becomes united with peace, Yogi Shanti Samayuktaha, Atma Ramo Virajate. He dwells within himself in bliss, derived from the realization of the self alone. Atma Rama Virajate. This is a simile of the entire Ramayana. Shankara has got the benefit of referring to the Itihasas and the Puranas and the Upanishads. So, Tirtva Moharnavam, the entire journey of the spiritual seeker of the yogi, is compared to the epic Ramayana philosophically here. Sadashiva Brahmendra Swami, he wrote a beautiful song on this same language. It says, Kelati mama hridaye Rama Moha Maharnava Tarakakari Ragadvesha Mukhasura Mari Shanti Videha Suta Sahachari Dahara Ayodhya Nagara Vihari Paramahamsa Samrajyodhari Satyagnanananda Shariri. The entire Shloka is as it were put in a different format by Sadashiva Brahmendra. See, Moha Maharnava, Shankara has used Moha Maharnava. What is the meaning? Kelati mama hridaye Rama. Rama is sporting in my heart. Mama hridaye kelati. And what is Rama? Anandam. Bliss. One who gives bliss. So Rama sports. He resides joyfully in my heart. Moha Maharnava Tarakari, the one who enables crossing the ocean of delusion or ignorance. Moha, we need a bridge to go over that ocean of ignorance. What did Rama do? Build a bridge, Rama Setu. So that all the Vanaras can cross over the ignorance. But problem did not end there. Mahayuddha, Yuddha Kanda of the Ramayana. So many fellows are there. Before that itself in that Karanya he had lot of problems. Karadushana, Vadha. There another big Sainya. Sita is there, Sita Paharana. So the ocean of delusion or ignorance is crossed. Then the slayer of demons such as desire and hatred, the companion of Sita, princess of Videha, who is tranquility personified, Paramashanti Swarupini Ma Sita. But that Sita was kidnapped by the Ahankara called Ravana. Rama is in Dukkham because Sita is not there. No Shanti here. So all through the journey, Rama is Sita, 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rama is searching. And he has to cross the ocean of ignorance. In other words, when a sadhaka overcomes delusion, eliminates desire and hatred, raga, dvesha, ityadi, his heart becomes Ayodhya Nagari, peaceful, without any war. Ayodhya. No yodha, no yuddha there. Rama Rajya there. That is the ideal state. And the sadhaka experiences the presence of the divine along with great peace. He is there, Sitamma is there. Satyagnanananda is synonymous to Satchit Ananda Swarupa. What did the last line of the song say? Dahara Ayodhya Nagara Vihari Paramahamsa Samrajyodhari Satyagnanananda Shariri. In the Sharira, there is Satyagnanananda. Now see this shloka here. Tirtva Moharnavam. Shankara's beautiful idea. Tirtha Moharnavam Hatva. Crossing the ocean of delusion, killing the monsters of passion and aversion. Ragadveshadi Rakshasan Hatva. So this is where our sadhana has to take place, in the lines of Ramayana. So Rama or Ramachandra is in search of Sita. It was not easy. All of us know it. Time and again there were problems. Many months had to be passed. So peace, Paramashanti is Mother Sita, who is non-separable from Rama. Where there is Rama, there should be Sita. Where is Radha, there should be Krishna. Where is Sharada, there should be Ramakrishna. They cannot be separated. But what is the tragedy in Ramayana? Mother is kidnapped. Shanti is taken. Today our life is like that. Somebody is kidnapping Shanti. Only the buildings are Shanti, andar Ashanti. Wife is killing the husband is killing the wife, children are killing parents, parents are killing children. What is happening in this land of Rama and Krishna and Buddha and Shankara and Ramakrishna? Who is thinking of it? Only the police have to think. They are confused. This message is not going into the society. So Rama has to get back that Shanti by crossing the ocean. And what is this ocean? Moha, delusion, illusion, obsession. Vast ocean is there. Hanuman could go because of Rama Nama Mahima. Nobody else could go. The ocean is moha, the Shanti will come, and what is our delusion? Example is given, that peace will come, or we will experience peace in the external world. This is the Maya. This is the moha. Not knowing the whole world is a bombshell of raga, dvesha, ahankara, mamakara. Remove all these, the world will fall down. So the main Rakshasa is moha, ignorance, aviveka, which has to be destroyed along with the Rakshasas of likes and dislikes. Raga, dveshadi, Rakshasan. Only Ravana was not there. Indrajit was there, terrible fellow. Kumbhakarna is waiting in sleep. Mahiravana is there. And so many family members are there, each one powerful enough. So, Raga Dveshadi Rakshasan Hatva, the root of the problem has to be tackled. And this fellow ignorance is so strong. Rama is hitting the arrows after arrows. Head is falling, again head is coming. Dasha Shiras Rakshasa. So finally, Agastya Mahamuni has to come and use that Brahmastra direct into the root of the problem. So that another head, another ahankara, another raga, another dvesha will not come out. This is the philosophical interpretation of Ramayana in Adhyatma Ramayana. Here Shiva is narrating the story to Parvati. A wonderful translation by Revered Tapasyanji Maharaj is there. All these stories of how a sadhaka can practice Rama's teachings is mentioned. We shall put a pause here in these few more points to discuss, and we shall take it up not next Sunday. Next Sunday, Saturday onward, there is a festival here. Sangha Guru, President Maharaj will be in Hyderabad Mutt. So next Saturday he is coming. Next Sunday he will bless all of us. He will address, Benedict address on spiritual life. That will be held in the Institute of Human Excellence hall above, first floor, because our main hall is getting renovated, and this will become small because it is Sunday and Ekadashi. So all devotees, please assemble 5:45 in VIHE Venkateshwara Hall, first floor, next Sunday, to give the blessings of Revered Maharaj. Okay. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.